Hey guys, it's Amy from Paper Crane Wishes, and today I'm going to show you how I made these cute, sparkly, glittery resin pyramids. I've been working with resin for a little bit now. I started with my epoxy tumbler glitter cups that I got into, and now I just really want to get super good at resin. I just think there's so many cool things that you can do with it, like, for one, these amazing, cute little pyramids. Sometimes I was having trouble where my batches would come out sticky, but I hope with this tutorial I can teach you guys everything that I learned ahead of time to kind of help the beginner, because it's not incredibly easy to work with resin. I think for me the first thing that I had to focus on was focusing on stirring it as much as possible, because I got a little shy with stirring it the other times, and I think that's why it became sticky when I would take out my mold. Here I am, and I'm doing the Clear Cast Amazing Resin. They come in 2 bottles, and you've got your part A side and your part B side. This is an equal ratio, 1-to-1 ratio. So I decided just to use the whole cup of the little measuring cups that they have, just so that it's as equal as I could possibly make it. It might have overflowed my mold just a little bit, but I had a second mold on the side to put in things, and it's also maybe a good idea to have other sorts of molds if you're making epoxy, to have like a bracelet that you can fill up with extra resin, or just anything that you have overflow from your project. It's good to have some other secondary mold or project. I like using Diet Coke cans when I do resin. One reason is because it's very shiny and clear in a Coke can, and so it's really easy to see how the resin's doing. And as you can see, when you pour both of them in, it creates this sort of swirly look. And after watching all the YouTube videos I could, I very quickly learned that these strands, these kind of swirlies that you see in here, the whole idea you might want to have is to stir them out until it's transparent. A lot of YouTubers were saying that that was one thing to definitely check on, is if it's translucent, more than likely it's where it's supposed to be. And on top of it, if it's a little bit hot on the side too. But I would definitely focus on trying to mix it as much as possible if you're a beginner, because nothing is worse than putting all this energy into doing a resin cast only for it to not turn out at all. So just something to think about if you're a beginner. I know I'm a beginner, and so I'm going to be working with translucent resins slowly and gradually. And what I like about using the Diet Coke can is I could just throw it away right afterwards. So I wanted to show you guys in the sunlight. You can see here all the pretty glitters. I love it. It's so cool. I can't wait to make more this weekend. I'm going to get the bracelet, the color pour bracelet mold, and I'm going to get the bangle mold, and I'm going to make more pyramids. I don't know. I'm going all out with these, with this resin. It's my new thing. It's what I want to really start focusing on, because I just think it's super cool. Okay, cool. And then I popped it in. I poured it so slowly, but because this is filled with glitters and colorants and other things like that, the air bubbles won't be that obvious at all. I mean, like, the pyramid still came out great. And it's always so satisfying when I get to pour and finally get to this spot. And then I let it dry. Usually, you gotta let it cure for 24 hours, but I am be honest with you, after 3 hours, I know if it's gonna work or if it's not gonna work. So once I knew that it was gonna work, and I was kind of on a roll when it came to working with resin, I said, hey, let's just make another one. Why not? So I went out and I did the exact same thing, just kind of to get that skill down. And I like crushed glitter. I like crushed glitter in these. I like the gold foils in them. I like all sorts of different fun. And I just thought this was the perfect opposing color to make with it. Have little twin pyramids, so to speak. And then I like having the extra because you can just pour it in there to the other one. So here we are pouring our second pyramid. And I still have the resin from the previous project in that one. And I'm going to put the excess on top of it. And what this created was this really cool layered look. So like if I wanted to make layered resin pyramids, now I know how I can do it. And so I'll probably just get one of those big pyramid molds and layer the resin as any extra that I may be doing on a project. I really want to start making these geode coasters that everybody's talking about. Oh, and here we go. There's the sparklies. And I just thought these turned out so good, and I can't wait to post my next resin YouTube video. And kind of like to end with, I like to show you guys this beautiful river that I saw in Colorado, and I filmed it a bit. Well guys, here it is. Ah, so pretty. So pretty. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more stuff that I do in the future. And also, you know, hit that notification bell if you want to be notified. When I push all my videos out, I always do it with a live premiere chat mode. So you can jump in, say hi, check out what's going on, talk about crafting, talk about rivers, whatever. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. See you next time.